first of all, congrats for
Thank you.
winning our
Thank you.
Innovator of the Year award for the Unrivaled Employer. So we just want to highlight your innovation efforts in that sphere specifically. And if I want to just dive straight into it from a high level, because I know there's lots you can say about this, but from a high level, what techniques, strategies is Lone Star using to reduce and improve total onboarding and training timeframes? Let's start there.
Well, really, we're using technology. So technology is the key to improving anything and everything. And we're using that technology through different portals. We've got different technology through HR, through, of course, our Next machine and recyclers through CFM. So we're using that to empower our employees to be more advanced and more consultative than just being a regular teller.
Absolutely. I love to hear. I love hearing how technology enables this. Of
Yes.
course. So from then, like, what new approaches are you guys taking to support your employees and simplify and consolidate job duties?
So we believe that an engaged employee leads to an engaged member, which leads to growth. So we've actually adopted the Netflix philosophy. So there's a book. It's No Rules Rules, Netflix and the Culture of Reinnovation that we've been reading over the past couple years, and we've adopted a lot of their philosophies to engage and empower our employees, which is really leading to retention. So a couple
Oh,
of things just to highlight what we've
sure.
done is one shocking one is we have FTO, which is flexible time off, which means unlimited time off for every single employee of the credit union, all staff levels. So when we introduced that, it was, quite scary at first, but staff absolutely loves that. You don't have staff worrying about saving PTO if their kid is sick
Mm,
or just, I just need a time off day, just a mental health day to take it off. So that has been one of the major benefits that really is leading our employees that are happy, engaged, and keeping them as well.
absolutely. I got to get a copy of that book. That sounds fascinating.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's so many. I mean, it's the 10 chapters, and each chapter has its own kind of, way to reinvent yourself. And so, a couple other things that we've done is we've removed some controls. So, when you think of it, credit union has lots of steps. So
Hmm.
you're like, you have to do this and get this approval and do that. We've taken that away to some extent where we're empowering our employees to make their own decisions for what's better for the member and the credit union. So we try
Okay.
to live out our mantra, which is if it's good for you, it's good for us. So we ask the employees, is it good for the member? Yep. Is it good for the credit union? Yep. Then do it.
Excellent. I'm sure that gives them a lot of confidence that you guys trust them to do their jobs well.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
What opportunities do you provide your employees to improve their skills?
We allow our employees to go out to conventions and conferences. So we encourage them to go out and meet people in the field, in their industry, and their expertise so they can have those connections. It helps them with growth. It brings back new ideas to the credit union. So we really encourage them to, hey, if there's a conference you want to go to, let's put it in the budget and let's get out there and go to it.
Awesome. Well, I know that for many institutions, retention is a big issue, but not so much for Lone Star, I would imagine. So I'm curious, what have you guys done to improve retention, and what kind of results have you seen from those efforts?
So we also have a culture of feedback. So we encourage each other to give feedback. And when you're open and you're
Mm,
candid and you're giving and receiving feedback, even if it's negative feedback, but it has a positive intent, we see employees who are like, yeah, this is what I want. I want somebody to help me grow and tell me what to do. And it tends to keep them here and it keeps them happy because they're looking for that and they want to hear that. So feedback is one of them. We're always listening to our employees and listening to their ideas. And we make sure that if we're going to do something, we tell them and we talk about it and include them. And if not, we kind of tell them why. So we're always open to new ideas that they have, and we're always looking for those ideas as well.
excellent. I'm sure you guys see this pay off in a big way as well across the company.
Yes, yes, we do. I mean, we have two employees that are, well, 2 or 3 employees that are over 20 years here. I myself have 16. Our executive team is, 20, I think 17, and then me is 16 years. So we have lots of tenure here and retention.
That's excellent. What a wealth of experience too.
Yes.
Um, Finally, what advice would you give to other financial institutions seeking to innovate in this area?
Don't be scared. Don't run away from innovation. Keep your eyes and ears open and look and think for the benefits. So I always think of it as, is it going to affect our employees positively and our members positively? And if they answered a yes as those, then you really need to look in and do it. But I think people are scared. They don't want to be first to jump in. They kind of like, maybe not. I don't know if our members are going to like this, or we always have this type of member. But times are changing, and I think just being open and listening, asking questions, and just letting your employees tell you, because we've got all sorts of different levels of here. You've got your millennials, your Gen X, your Gen Z, your boomers. We have to learn from all of them and just be innovative as we keep growing and we get this younger generation in. So just open and listening.
Those are great words of advice, and it's neat to see how you guys start with your employees, and if you
Yes.
really treat them well, you see the effect of how your members benefit from that as well. So it starts with a core and then moves out.
It does. Your employees are your most valuable asset. Treat them well, give them the ability to grow and do what they do best every single day. Your members are going to see that and you're going to lead to growth.
That's excellent. A lot of people will,
Mhm.
will throw out words like this that are a lot of lip service, but I can tell with Lone Star, this is not lip service. You guys live this and you really put it into action. That's cool. That's why you've won the award.
Thank
So
you. Well,
congrats
thank
again.
you. Thank you. Thank you. We are honored to win the award.
Well, thanks, Marcy. It's been good. So thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.